I hate everybody equally.
Yeah, I'm an equal opportunity person myself. I just like everybody equally.
That's why I don't discriminate.
That's
I
right.
hate everybody equally.
So I'm going to try to go slow today. May not make a complete 2 hours. I'll give it my best. So that chain jacked up my wrist. Well, he got me. He got me good. So we were working Gokyo. Yeah, I got some of that at home. I just December was 1 year of it soaking. So, but yeah, we were working Gokyo, and dude, he bam. I'm like, whoa. Yeah, he put it on there like for real, like he was really doing it. No slowness, nothing. He grabbed that thing and just went crank. So, all right, great. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. Footwork, rolls and falls. Do both footworks. Do IT footwork. And then after that,
2 weeks of killing.
run through
Really tight right in here, I feel it. It's like
feel free to take your time, because I know I'm going to. That's
the square stick there.
oh yes. So even though I was sick and laying in bed, once I got well enough to actually lift my head up and go lay on the couch, I made this because I didn't have one of those. The other sticks were out in the van, and I was not capable of going to the van. So I grabbed one of these and taped it up while laying on the couch, and laid on the couch and was working out on the couch. So the only stick I had close enough that I could reach was this square one. So I taped it up and was laying on the couch working. So even sick, well, once I was capable of moving,
If you hit someone on the corner,
oh, this is hurt. This is breaking arm. I could break your hand with this. Wouldn't do your skull any good either. Fingers, definitely fingers would go. Of course, I'm sure there's somebody out there that says this can't represent a stick because it's square. Because sticks aren't square.
just like how knives aren't round.
Yeah, because knives aren't round.
You should have asked him if one of the wooden knives that you have, the wooden top things would count.
Well, I actually have a knife that is round. It's a knife that I've got a PVC round end on it, and that stab you will hurt. Yeah, I don't know, the befuddlement of it can't represent a knife because it's round thing has got me. I'm like, okay, I can't talk to you. Can't even talk to you.
I mean, again, look at a fencing sword. It is round. Like a foil. It just has a nice point to it.
Well, if you know.
There's tons of different fencing daggers that have the same mentality too.
I'm just making an assumption that they had to find something to complain about.
Yeah.
Just like the guy who was complaining because he was watching some guys do grappling, and he was complaining because one of the guys was wearing white socks.
Oh man.
So that's all you can complain about. The guy's wearing white socks. And like, if you have to go to that level to find something to complain about, then you're really digging.
Yeah.
you gotta be digging deep to try to find something to complain about. I mean, you know, it wasn't the greatest skill level, ever. I mean, it was fine, but clearly they weren't professionals. He didn't complain about the techniques. He was complaining that the one guy had white socks on. And I mean, specifically, the white socks, it bugged me. It bugged me. I mean, when people complain, because I have people complain about my videos all the time, telling me that it's unrealistic and it doesn't work in real life. Well, maybe not for you. But I always come back with, man, you should have told me that before I used it and it actually worked.
Right? Gotta go back a couple of years ago. Tell that guy that it didn't work. That's one.
Yeah, crap, and I gotta go back to that dude. I even had people complaining about the knife technique that I should have cooked the gash with the knife.
Oh, we're dragging it down.
Well, yeah, the whole, and you just put it up to just like that. And they're first of all, they're like, that's unrealistic, no one would do that. The dude that attacked me with a knife did that. That's exactly what he did. He put it in my face just like this. I'm gonna cut you, man. And boom, bam, just like, and that's exactly what happened. And I got nothing but crap from that. That would never happen. Well, I hate to tell you too, but that's exactly what happened.
Good month before, that's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
Like,
I'm not saying the dude was any good. I'm not saying I was any good. I'm just saying that's exactly what happened. He was stupid enough to point it at me and not move it, and I put it across his throat.
I said it was good. Yeah, it's so weird to me, like, that people have never experienced someone like trying to intimidate them.
Well, honestly, most people who complain about YouTube videos have never actually been involved in a real fight in their life.
Yeah.
And they wouldn't know what it looked like even if they had. Honestly.
People who complain on YouTube videos probably have never stepped out the door and done anything.
I actually had a person, I was discussing an MMA fight. I didn't mention it was my MMA fight. I was just discussing something that happened in an MMA fight. And I mentioned that I was an MMA fighter. And the guy said, oh, I've watched your videos. There's no way you ever fought in a cage. I'm like, have you ever watched my videos? Because I actually have me fighting in a cage in a video. And then he disappeared. He never said anything after that. So I'm like, you can tell me I suck, and you can tell me I'm no good. That's an opinion. I can handle that. But to tell me there's no way that I've ever fought in a cage in my life is unrealistic, because I can prove that. Whether or not you think I'm any good or not doesn't matter. I mean, I've done it. So. And I've got a belt sitting well, now it's in a box in the closet, but I did have it hanging up at one point. All right, so let's go through the Z-lock real quick. Good, yes. And we are gonna work the technique we're gonna play with here in a little while is gonna involve actually doing a back flat paw or a front flat paw. So we're gonna play with those today. And it gets to be involved with actual leg techniques today, so, yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna practice an Aiki technique in less than Aiki fashion. And, there you go. And we're gonna start involving ourselves with, technically, I guess they could be considered a leg kick, but they're more of a leg lock and oops, you fall down. So, but it is going to be more based off of Indonesian martial arts than Japanese Aiki. But it is going to involve Kiza. So we are going to make sure that we involve the Japanese version of some of the moves that we do and transform them into other cultures and meanness.
I mean, they were kind of mean.
No, the Japanese techniques can be very mean. They can be. We are going to use the Kiza, the Japanese down on one knee type position, but we're going to do it in a manner that's more Indonesian and Filipino than actual maybe Japanese would do it. At some point.
My hair up.
Good.
Well, when you're rolling and falling,
Yeah.
the hair is not made for that type of cheek forces.
Yeah, I've got that problem solved. Good.
Had my hair long since I was about 16, 15.
I had my hair long until I was 25. Shortly before I went to the Army. All right, so one thing we're going to play with today, so I'll tell you what inspired this. We're going to work in a Remy, so just from a grip here, just basic boom here, comes in, and we have a Remy nage here, right? Boom, like this. Or actually Gaku Remy is what spawned this particular thing here. We come in here, boom, and we have it here like this, and boom here, the Gaku Remy. So I was watching a video, and I can't pronounce the name of the Japanese martial art that does this, but I saw a very close similarity to how we do things. So I started watching a little bit about it, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. I think maybe we're going to play with this. So when someone punches, we have basically 4 positions that we can be in. All right, we're either going to be close leg outside, or we're going to be far leg outside. And the other 2 options are far leg inside and close leg inside. All right, those are really the only positions that we're going to find ourselves. So it doesn't really matter what he does. So when he punches, just go ahead and boom, and there's the punch, right? So when he punches, there's only 4 things that I'm going to do, basically. All right, either I'm going to step in on him with my outside leg here to the outside, or my inside leg will be to his outside, or vice versa, my outside leg or my inside leg is going to be here. That's really the only, when it comes to this particular technique, that's the only 4 different directions we go. So the cool thing is when he punches, it doesn't matter which one we do. So we're going to do all 4 actually. So again, pat, and of course the third one would be the punch here, but we're not going to do that right now. So the first one I'm just going to do for GP is my outside leg is gonna step to his outside, all right? So if this position happens, all I gotta do is put my hand to the inside, and then there's Gaku Rumi, bam, right there, and he goes down, all right? If my inside leg happens, if I happen to step with my inside leg here, boom, and there's a Rumi right there, and he's going down. Same with the inside. If I happen to go with my outside leg here, boom, here, boom, and then sweep and down he goes that direction. Or if my other leg goes and I happen to be here, all right, then this one comes here and I go this direction, all right? Now, the Japanese karate version, and this isn't gonna look right because I'm not gonna be able to do it the way he did it because I don't do Japanese karate. So I'm gonna let you know that right now, it's gonna look sucky. But, all right, so of course they get into their, when he punches, they get into their, this, like this, right? And I can't do that, but they get into whatever the stance is here, boom. And then they have this here, and then they take him down. He's here, and then he does that little karate blocking thing. So he comes in, and I guess this would be considered what, a front stance?
Yeah.
And he gets into this nice thing here, and then I guess that would be a block, right? Which is exactly what we would do if I were to step in here, boom, here, and come in here. Of course, well, I guess I'd have to go this way, boom, here, and do the Rumi Nage and take him down here. Once you're outside, bam, all right? Go to the inside leg, boom here, and I would come this direction, and of course this leg would be locked up, and I could sweep that out, take him down to that way. So what we're gonna practice real quick is, he's just gonna punch, and he's gonna leave it out there for you to position yourself, and you're gonna position yourself all four different directions, and you'll hit whichever, boom here, Gaku, Rumi, bam, just right there, yeah. And then I'll punch again, and then this time I'm gonna use the other leg, boom here, and boom, and you can go bam, you can get there. And then go to the inside, boom, boom, and here, yes, and then this. And then the other, boom, boom, here.
So kind of.
You can go there
show, man.
and you can do that with the sweep and then go back, yeah, there you go, yeah. So the key to this, and it all came from this little karate guy I watched here, boom, do that. I'm like, that's really close to what we do. We're just a little more fluid with it than they are. There's tons of different variations we can work on this. When he punches, you know, if I'm here, boom here, this is very simple, boom, there's that variety that we like, boom here. And kind of hard for him not to, it was hard for him not that he was stumbling, and I still didn't even move, right? All I did was step in, so, or I could go to the inside, and I can shoot in this way here, boom here, and I have this here. Now, again, there's a hip throw here, but since we're really kind of working on this, I can sweep the leg and bring it down this way. Of course, I would want to hold the head a little more, but we're not going to do that. We don't want to. So, boom here, I go to the outside here. Gaku Rumi, wham, just like this. Okay? Now, the karate guy was a little stiffer, and he held on here like this and kept his front stance and his hands here, and then he did turn at the hips and do his little throw, which is exactly what we do. We're just a little more fluid and relaxed about it. So I'm going to do that on both sides. Work that, each person slowly. Boom, and actually take them, there you go, yeah. And what this is going to help us think about is it doesn't matter, when he punches, it doesn't matter what we do. as long as we do one of those four things, anything is be fine. So you go to the inside, you can sweep that leg right there, yes, there you go, yes.
Tell you how I did it, just so I'm saying.
Yeah, so when he punches, and I go to the inside, I'm here, and of course I'm gonna wanna check this here. If I take my outside leg to his inside here, then I turn here, now I've got this sweep in this balloon there, or if I take my inside leg and step in here, and I'm here, then this one just comes back to the back, and bringing that direction. So whichever side I...
For that new stage.
Yeah.
That angle is very...
I don't know, it's still kind of with the stepping in this one, I'd almost just want to just go right.
You can, yes, absolutely,
Well, because that's what we know.
absolutely.
Well, I know,
That's
but
the reason.
That's,
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. If I'm gonna come in here like this, I'm gonna wanna grip and bring it in here like this here and drop it. Yes. Right now, I wanna avoid that because that's exactly what we do, right?
That's what we
Yeah. So I wanna make sure that the four things that occur is I step in here and turn and sweep. Or if this leg comes in here, then this hand comes here and I sweep. Or if I go to the outside, I'm here. If my close leg comes, of course, well, this one we're used to.
right.
And then if my outside leg comes in, and again, this one we're used to. Boom. So really the only one would be the inside. Yeah, let's avoid doing the grip here first, just because that's what we would normally do. But it's still here and there's still that sweep. We still have that, even with the basic barrage, we still have that sweep is what, yeah. We just all like the number 3 hook.
Well, and that number one, something like that, that's
Yeah.
to the side.
Yes, yes.
We're going straight in.
Yeah, yes. Well, the good thing about the barrage now is there's gonna be a lot of other barrages that work, because one thing we haven't worked, because when we have the basic, we have 1, and then we have, well, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? One thing we haven't worked on that we will now is being able to switch, not just because of here, but I can switch over here and grab a drive from that position, or start one and go to a different one. So I can come in here, grab this one, that one, all that one, and bring it in here and then trip that side. We haven't gone that extensive yet because I wanted the basic ideas with the bri first. So when we're doing this exercise, avoid the grab in the pull and just go with the sweep or the drawback this way on either side. For now. So this is, yes, yes, yes.
The showman, where you sort of roll it over the top.
Yeah, so what we're doing with that, when we bring it in here anyway, when I draw this in, and I have him here, what I'm doing is I want to hug him in here this way anyway, and then bring it up and then down. Yeah. So you want to climb to the top of the mountain, and it comes up like this, and then that's when you go rolling down. So it comes up like wham, like that.
Steve did something that was interesting where he had the arm in. So it was this.
Oh, yes, yes, and that can roll into a choke.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Well, because that's the choke, but then also.
Yeah.
like, you take it down, but you have the arm
Yeah.
choke.
Just like when we do the basic Gaiaku rimming,
Yeah.
we're over top. Here,
Yeah.
okay? That doesn't mean that we have to be that way.
Yeah.
We can go underneath as well. and we will, but not right now.
So this one.
So there's the kick and the drawback, yeah. So, yes, yes. And then this is turn, yes, yes. And again, you can get really mean with the hip throw in there, or leg, you can use your leg with that. So if I come in here this way here, you know, I can actually just use my leg and just roll him over like I'm gonna do the rimming. Or I can throw that hip in there. If I get here like this, then I can get really boom, throw that hip in there, lift him up here and shove him over. All that's available, but just boom here, basic ideas. This shoots in, and then this here just brings it out and boom, just like that. That way we don't have to,
On the way, so.
that way we don't have to think about, there it goes, yes. Boom.
This is what I like.
There it is, yes. Yes.
Now, if I do, I can
You keep the arm.
Yeah, yes.
arm as
Yes.
he's going down.
Yes.
Huh?
What's wrong with that?
Right?
Yeah.
There. Of course, do all the graphic.
Yes, once you get, so if you're gonna hit this under here, boom, I get him under here and get him locked up here.
Yeah.
There's this choke here, of course,
Right,
yeah. Yeah, and I like that. Or I can just go, whoop, boom here and keep this locked up.
Yeah.
And of course I get him locked up here, whatever, go straight down here, lock that up. And then, if I don't want to go to the ground, you don't have to go to the ground. I mean,
No.
yes, I'd like to go to the ground.
Not that way.
Yeah, we're not.
Not that one.
And the reason, one of the big reasons right now we're not doing the hook is because we're not doing the hook anywhere else. There you go, yeah. Yeah, because if we were doing the hook, I'm in here like this, boom, and I can just hook this just like this, right? But we're not doing the hook when we go to the outside. So I don't want to throw an odd technique in right now, because I'm not gonna hook him like, I mean, I guess I could hook him this way, but we're not gonna hook from the outside, so I don't wanna hook from the inside.
Right, see doing the hook from the outside, it's going to
Well,
be
you'd have to go
like
from the
this.
side.
And here.
Well, because you can also grab this leg over here eventually.
Man, I mean,
Yeah.
you can just do this.
You could,
Kick
yeah,
that leg
yes.
over,
Well,
go on.
yes, but we're not jumping from one
Yeah.
side to the other right now, yeah. Because if I come in here like this, just to say if I was gonna do the gotcha, so I'm here like this, and I kick it, but it doesn't go, it doesn't really knock you down. Oh, now I got that one, I can hook,
Right.
and then just lean in on him, right? Yeah, I don't wanna involve all of that with the head right now. Which is why we have the simple 4 basic, outside, here, boom, lock, inside here, boom, lock, or inside, here, sweep, inside here, sweep. So they're all gonna be sweeps
Okay.
from, that way you can do the same thing on both sides without having to think about it or have your body react to it.
Grab.
And before you do the technique, I want you to position your feet somewhere. So boom, boom, I'm gonna be the outside.
Yeah.
So I go outside, and then that's when, boom, now I can hit this. Now there, I got him, and I probably could just take him down right there. Because I was a little closer, boom, I'm here and I got this, right? So I have this locked. Now I like my elbow in his throat.
Yeah.
And then I got this locked up, and yeah, it's hard for him to be able to stand up. So if I do that, if I want to stay the course, But now I go inside, outside, boom, here, I do the same thing. I can either be out or under, it doesn't really matter. But I do the same thing, I just use that one back. It's that, like that. Same thing with the inside. This way I do the same thing no matter where it goes. I go to the inside here, boom, there, I stepped on his foot. So I can extend it out that way. If I take my boom here, I got it this way, now I just do the same thing, head this way, but moving this way. Alright, that way, it keeps you, first of all, it keeps you from doing what you want to do, which is, because we're all going to do that, right? So this way, it allows us to, right now, force ourselves to do something that not all of us would normally want to do. Because it seems to be difficult to not go to the thing you want to go to, right? Yes, which is why we're not doing it. So boom, boom, I take my outside leg first, boom. So it comes in here and I sweep. If I take my inside leg first, we still go to the outside, same thing, sweep. Same with the inside. I take my inside leg. Now, here we want to hook, but we're not going to hook because we're not hooking from the outside. So I'm here, and then I sweep. Just like I'm doing the number 2. Or, now I got the inside here. Well, there we go. I can go over here, I can go under here. And then there's the sweep. Bam! So that's all I want it to do, is those 4 sweeps. Boom, and then there's the sweep. Yes, yes. So position your foot before you get there, and then turn, and there's the sweep. Yes.
That kayaking right there.
Yes,
Works.
yes.
Sweet.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you do the same thing to the outside. Boom, boom. So,
This one.
boom, you turn in, and there, yes, yes. So when you're doing it,
He stepped on the outside.
The outside, okay.
The outside.
So you're stepping a little far out here, so
Yeah.
now you have to bring the leg in, which doesn't mean it's gonna be a bad thing because it turns into a kick, yes. So if you step too far, here like this, you still have this, whether he pulls it back or not, he pulls it back, that's fine. And then, see, now I still got a hold of it. It comes in and there's the kick, and then I got that lock right there, right? There's nothing wrong with that. But just for these particular instances, let's moving like this here and scoot in so that we're already set up like this here. And if I want to lock that and Gaku Remy in here, there, then I can. And then this is my position. I'm loose. I'm not the karate bump like this, which you can be. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's what you're used to and you get, I'm stuck here, I'm stuck right there. You can still relax and do the same thing because I got that leg locked and I got his throat and I just boom, and I can take him down, right? Now, if I don't want to move my leg, I can throw him over my knee. I don't necessarily want that because he could injure me. But the karate version of it, they're stuck here because they can't move. So when he moved like this, the guy rolled over the leg. He couldn't move this leg because I'm stuck into the ground, right? We don't want to be stuck in the ground. We want to be flexible and movable, okay? Yeah, I want you to be,
Yeah, I'm still good.
I want you to be, yes, I want you to be, so go ahead. Okay, right there. That's not horrible. That's not horrible. So what I want you to do is not worry about the lower part yet. What I want you to do is when this comes in here, I want you to move him like this before you even step. Then I just want you to slide straight in. Bam! There, and now I don't have to move. Move, and then slide straight in there. There you go, yeah. Now, I'm not saying that what you're doing wouldn't work, especially for you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yes. The only difference is now you're way out here, and then you got to come back in with this kick, which could be beneficial. Could be beneficial.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly really what we're working on. So when he punches, I want this to be close. First of all, I want you to allow him to be really, really close. You have a tendency to want to make sure there's a lot of space between you guys. Yeah. This is here, and as I move, I'm turning closer towards him, which automatically moves him, which is going to make it impossible for him to throw that punch.
Yeah.
And then I just slide straight in here, bam, and then right there. See, now I don't have to move another micro spot. I've got him completely locked up, and I don't have to come in for the kick or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
You don't want to,
you don't want to take the 45. Yeah, we're not taking the 45 at this point.
It's just,
So,
you're more of the caveman.
if you want to consider this, okay, so he's punching me, right? I want to be so close that all I got to do is just this much, and I should be able to walk down him and still have his arm on my shoulder. So when I turn, there's the lock right there. See, it's lock, boom, and then there's all this breakage and all this kind of fun stuff here.
yeah.
In, there you go, yeah. And it all starts with this upper part. It all starts with the upper part of the body.
Yeah.
Because I want to move him like this and step straight in, bam, there. Because I'm taking his spot.
Yeah.
All right, since he and I are in a conflict, he obviously started it because I won. So he obviously started it, which means all this space belongs to me. Well, even if I started it, the space is still mine because I'm here. Plain and simple. It all belongs to me. He just doesn't realize it yet. But he will. So, so when he comes in, if I do this, I still let him know he owns that space. That space belongs to him. Now I want to take it from him, all right? So now I have to take the space from him and move in on it. But if he punches me and I'm here, that space was mine the whole time and he knows it. So that's really what I want. Because I don't have to do any of that other movement. When he comes in and I'm here, if I just want to step in and go, that's my space. And if I was angry, I would use my fatness. and I would just sumo. I'm here. Well, of course, I'd hit him with some intent. But I right in, wow, that's mine right there. That belongs to me. I'm doing that, but I'm doing it in a nicer fashion at this point. I'm here, see, here, he's facing this away just because of this, all that is right there. And then I just come straight in and I lock him up here. And I'm still standing exactly where he thought was his space. And I'm still here. I don't give him an inch. I don't say, okay, well, this space belongs to you right now, but I'm coming in here in a second and I'm taking it. Up there, now I'm coming in to take the space. Oh, this space is mine. You know, eventually I'll take the space because it belongs to me. But I might as well just do it because I don't want to cause him any more strife and stress than he necessarily needs to cause to himself. So he's given himself enough of trouble by involving himself with me anyway. So I might as well make it as easy on him as possible and just break him right then and there instead of giving him a hope. Because if I give him hope, he may actually take that seriously. So he doesn't deserve hope. I don't know what he did to cause my wrath, but obviously he's standing here, so he deserves the wrath that he's about to get. And if I give him space, I can be nice and pretty about it. I can do that, right? But that's not what we're working at right now. We're not, this isn't what we're doing today. This isn't giving him space and moving him around. Screw that. This is my space. And I want him to know.
It's my space and I want it now.
Yeah, it's my space and I want it now. Right? So step in, there you go. There you go, yeah, there you go. Yeah. And, less, there's still even space there, less space. So I'm here, so this is here, right?
Yeah.
So I'm really cracking here and cracking here. And my body stays contact with him at this point on. There is no space. It's here. Now see how he's already moving? I'm not letting him push me this way over here because then now he's the boss. So I have to, oh well, he's resisting me, so now I gotta step over here and turn into him. Which can happen. I'm not saying that it won't happen, but there's no reason to allow that in the first place. I'm here, and I get him right there. Now his back's practically to me. And I step straight in on, and I got him locked up right here. Elbow into the throat, I got his leg locked up. Now, of course, if I want to lock it up and step on his, I can be mean down here, but I don't want to do that right now. Basic, simple here. If I want to have this locked up, I can break just a little bit of my fatness here is going to break that elbow, right? Or if I want to get karate and stiff, I get karate and stiff, I can do that too. You have sometimes a tendency to want, you can do, but at that point you can do that. Even the karate guy I saw do this particular technique was when he came in, he was very he was in there just like that, right? See, yeah, just like that. Exactly. That's what you want. You want to make sure he understands who's in charge from the get-go. Straight in on it. There you go. And use the second hand. Use the second part. So I crack in here. I crack in here. So this is here. Both these hands have to be up, right? So since they're up, this one needs to be right here on it as well. So I'm just like this, right? Now, if we wanted to get into gunting, and we can be here, and I can start bending it. Right now, we're standing outside, we're not being that horrible. I'm here. So not only is this hand here, but I want this hand here. Just like this. And it stays contact. So if I'm gonna punch him in the face, this hand's gonna punch him straight in the face. This one's here, just in case that hand wants to do anything. So I can't come over here and step over here because then I move away from him, right? So I'm right here. So the only possible angle I've got is straight in, just like this. And at that point, that's when the arm slides across my chest, and I might as well just go ahead and break that right here as it is. I don't necessarily like to grab, but I will hook. So I've got this here, so my little, and hopefully that is there, and then my elbow here is in his throat. And if he wants to throw that, and got that bent there, well, okay, yeah. So here we go, oh, and we can, if he wants to throw it, we can play with it later. It's not gonna happen because we're doing this super slow. I mean, this isn't like, this isn't the speed in which
Fighting actually happens.
So I'm here, right? So I step in, straight in. Now, there. So I got here, and I'm not completely there, so I can put there. Oh, there we go. See? I didn't even, once I got in here and just put it like this, he was already off balance. All I had to do was that, and he just fell. That's not going to happen if we punch and I go here. You're not even close to being off balance. Not even close. Now you have to come back here and lock this up, and then I have to readjust and position and set myself up there. Now I'm in a pretty decent position, right? So why not just be in that position in the first place? Here, here, and then this is where the turn comes, and then it's going to get punched. So I'm just going to go straight in on there. Now I'm attacking the far leg because his leg is back. So I have to step in a little bit, which is not a big deal other than. So go slow and practice, boom, boom, step straight in. There, that's better, there you go. Yep, now, when you get there, I want you to hang on to it.
Okay.
So I'm here, Okay, I want this. Okay, I don't even really want that space here. Go ahead and bring him in here, boom. I want no space, but there's gonna be a little space there depending on. So when when you step in, I want you to get him locked up here like this before you even move, okay? Now there's a little space here, but at this point it's not a big deal. Then I go down Kiza. Which we're gonna get the keys off in a minute, but not for this. I mean, that's just an added thing you can't do. Boom, boom. Straight in there. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I want there to be this little boom, boom. That's, you stepped out a little bit. There you go. That's fine. Now step with the inside leg. There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Same thing with the inside leg. Now go to the other side. So this would be there you go. Well, yeah. So that'll be a sweep. So if I'm gonna take, so I'm here and here, and I'm gonna allow that to come in.
Yeah.
So that this comes in here, and this will come here. Now, it doesn't matter whether I go forward or back with it, because maybe at this point, I don't know where my foot's going.
Yeah.
Okay? So it can be like wherever here, boom, I'm just gonna strike it right here. It comes in here, boom, there. So I take his leg.
Yeah.
Now I lock his head up, and I grab it. He wants to choke me, I let, yeah, go ahead. You know, boom, there we go. And then, there's that. Yes, the kick. Yes. And I'm gonna probably, when I get it up there, I'm gonna hang on to it. But we're not gonna do that right now. Boom, boom, shoot that in, there. And then kick that leg back as you turn. Yeah. Yes, yes. And then step in with the other, there you go, shoot that one in. Yes. Shoot it in, there you go, yes. Yes. So when you take and I come in here, boom, and I have this. So there's a block right there on this, I got it blocked up here.
Yeah.
So I bring that. Now, if he wants to try to rib punch me, I can let him. I'll take a rib punch for what's about to happen to him, you know, because he's only gonna get one, maybe. Now, if he's got a knife, completely different situation, but we're not gonna deal with that right now. I got this locked up here, and then that's when this, I lock him up this way, I kick it. If I'm gonna go down with him, then I'm gonna kick him straight back. You know, if I come in here like this, because this elbow's gonna go right in his jaw. You know, technically this is a bam, I'm gonna kick it right there, right? And I'm just gonna waylay his shin as a kick. This strike, grab that thing and just come in here and just smash and I'm gonna hook him. But if you're just gonna go shin on shin or even thigh, I can come up here and just boom and pop him here. And, oh, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, now I'm getting away from myself. So we're gonna sit here like this and just sweep that out, okay? Because then we're gonna get into hooks and stomps and I don't need to get in. And took a sock.
So when we do the lock here, you want us to kick it in?
If you, no, okay, so if you have him already positioned,
Yeah.
so if I'm positioned like this,
Yeah.
right? I already have that, so then I can just take him down like that, right? So if I have this locked up, try to hook this up,
Yeah.
and then I can lock him up here like this. But from here, let's just say we don't have it, and I just want it from here, and I just want a nice little kick out. Just a nice little kick out and just bring his head down. Yes. Yeah, there's a billion different things that could happen, and then the nice little kick out. Yes. There's a billion things that we could do, but I don't want to deal with anything other than the four basic. All right. Make sure you switch that out, and Steve gets to do that to you on both sides. Boom, boom, and there.
Yeah, that's just your feel a little kicker.
Yeah, make sure you position. Yeah, whichever, yeah, there you go. Make sure you position yourself before you do don't just come in with the sweep kick. Right now, just position yourself here, and then we'll just do the sweep. There you go, yeah, yes. Because the kick is a little different.
Yeah.
And we'll deal with those separately. There you go, and then you can turn, you turn this way. There you go,
Okay.
yeah. And then that sweep, yeah. So if I take my inside to his inside, and I'm here like this, boom, I'm here, all right? So from here, again, I'm over here, so, you know, if I had it under here, you know, the throw is obviously, yeah, so I got boom and throw it like that, right? But I can still do the same thing if I'm over top and I'm here. So I'm here like this. From here, all I've got to do is just really turn and kick that leg as I pull his neck down. And you go, you all right?
Yeah.
I think your nose hit my chin a little bit, yeah. He's spun around a little bit. His nose popped. So his nose hit me. My leg didn't move.
A second for blood. So, it's only,
Yeah. And that's without intent to smash his face. So yes. All right. So that's really right there the basic idea between. So when he punches, we're either going to go outside, outside, inside, outside, or inside, inside, outside, inside. Either way, it's just a basic sweep and a throw. Now, the variations of that are astronomical, and we play around with astronomical, but we don't set them down in stone because it's ridiculous to attempt to show every aspect of everything that could possibly happen because it's impossible. That's why we work simple basics and then we transform those into what occurs. So as example, as we were talking before, if I go to the inside and I'm here, what we would do with this position here is the sweep with the leg wing, and that would be simple as that, right? But there's a billion things that we can do from here. I'm here, there's now we got the hook. So I can hook that, lock him up, bring him in and take me down. Or there could be the kick. We could just come in and just kick it. Grab him and pull him down as we go down. I'll go down, I don't care. I'll roll on top of him after he gets his face in the ground.
you'd have my back too.
Yeah. So a billion things that could happen. He come in and throw. I'm here and I come in this direction and say I'm trying to kick it, but his leg just goes back. Oh, and then there's that. So there's a billion things that could happen. So now, all I want you to do is do the beginnings of one of those, no matter what it is. I'll go to the outside. So we go like this, and I sweep, but that doesn't happen, right? So now what do? Well, it's simple. This one's here, so I'll just turn and go this way. So transform it into something different, but start with one of the four. Do it half-assed so that it doesn't actually work. Don't actually fall with the first one. Unless there's no way, I mean, even an accident.
If I'm like, you know,
Yeah,
laying above my head.
even if boom and, you know, like I can come in and go, you know, I come in here and go like, you know, that, and I didn't mean that to actually happen, but it did, so it goes down, right? So try to transfer that into something else. And the something else can be anything, as long as it flows.
As you go down, it's just not about.
Well, there you go, yeah, there you go.
Granted, it's a cross body, but
Anything is anything. As long as it would flow that way naturally. There you go, yeah.
One of the four.
One of the four, start with one of the four. There, that's fine, there, right there.
Or this one. Instead of over. I wonder if it would be better. Sort of here. Slips out. So
You could do that,
change
yeah.
the position of the
Yeah.
arm? Or just grab it?
Well, would it work better, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, that's right. Or what matters
Because,
if I
let's
try it
just say,
first time.
let's just say I'm here and I'm here, and I step like this,
Yeah.
and he lifts up and goes behind me. Go ahead and lift this leg up, yeah, just like that, right?
Yeah.
So, and I said, well, and what would work better? Would it work better if I did this, or if I did that?
Yeah.
It don't matter what would work better, what happened,
Yeah.
right? So if that occurs, so I'm here, boom, boom, and I step in, and I don't step well enough, and he just steps over that, there, just like that. All right, yeah, what do I do now? Well, yeah, yeah. Now, I could sit there and say, well, would this work better without, maybe,
Yeah.
but it doesn't matter because that's not what happened.
Yeah.
So, with the second technique, the first technique is getting us there. First technique is that I'm gonna go to the inside here. Boom, I'm here like this, right? And then I sweep him, and for some, yeah, that happens, okay? Then that happens.
Yeah.
I mean, to me, that's the quickest possible thing, right? Yeah. So don't worry about would something else been better, because you'll always think of something else later that would probably work better, right? Don't put yourself in that mindset. What I want the mindset to be is, and you don't have to do that like, okay, so I come in here and I'm like this, and I sweep and that doesn't work, boom. And then maybe I sit here for a second. I'm like, well, now what? Okay, now I can do that, okay? How about if I shoot in here like this and then just drop and go in here like that, okay? Yeah, I can do that. So you can think about it, and you can sit here and work it in your head, 2 or 3 different things. Let's off this side here. So I'm here like this, and I step in here like this, and again I sweep, but he just lifts that up, boom, like that. Now what do I do? Well, I'll grab that baby and grab him and take him that way, right? So you can think about it for a few seconds, because that's what this is for.
Okay.
But don't sit there and think, well, what would work best? You know, you can sit there and, well, how would this work or whatever, and try it. But don't try to figure out what the best thing is, because there is no best thing. So position with one of those before anything. There, now go to, there, right there you go, yes, exactly, yes. Position one of those 4 first, do it, it doesn't work, there, now. And then have Steve. There you go. Go ahead and step over, okay. There you go, there you go.
So I start that there and move. Now,
There you go, there you go. There you go.
you're already right there.
There you go, there. Yeah, try not to step and move. There's nothing wrong with going hantai. I'm not sure exactly how.
I
the
definitely
shoulder across.
Here and,
Put the elbow up on the foot.
Yeah.
okay, so boom, here, there we go. All right, yeah. Now from here, if you want to go to the other side, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm just gonna grab here and just go ahead and take him that direction here anyways. Now, let's say his light is too far and I can't find it, so, yeah, there. Let's just say I can't find it there, okay? Well, then that's when I can just step over here like this and take him that direction, maybe.
Actually, that would probably be more of that and just straight.
Yeah, yeah. And you set up one of the four, and there we go, there we go. And just move that.
Right there.
Just here and then.
You can, yeah, and if you have
Grab that shoulder.
if you have the opportunity to move that hand. So here, I don't know what was.
You just reached your-
So here, and
Yeah, he reached
so
just
here like
that.
this.
Yep.
And so say that, boom, that miss.
Like that.
Okay, so there, so if you have an opportunity to bring that in,
Okay.
to move that to go with that Gaku. If you're gonna pull him back, so if your feet are gonna be behind him, then you tend to wanna have your hands in front of him.
Yeah.
And if your feet are in front of him, you tend to wanna have your hands behind him.
Yeah.
So we have this scissor motion that's working. All right. So we're gonna work on the 3 count real quick. We're gonna jump from that. So we're going to go back and forth. So I'm gonna go tap, tap, and then I punch, and then he hits the 3 count with the tap, tap. So boom. So I'll strike first. I'll strike first. So tap, tap, and then when that punch comes in, then what I'm gonna do is then I'm gonna go tap, tap, and then punch, and tap, tap, punch, and then tap, tap, punch, boom, boom, punch.
No, he was doing that before now at one point.
So outside, inside, punch, and then you go outside, inside, punch, and there. And so when he punches there, then this hand comes boom, boom, punch, outside,
I
inside,
know he's doing this
and then
before
punch.
now.
There you go. There, and then I'm gonna here, 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 boom, boom. There you go. Now, we can also go to the inside. So I can go this way and punch here. And then he can go outside, boom, boom. And that punches here, and then I go to the inside and punch. He goes to outside and punch it. We'll work it that way so it's a lot. There you go.
I know we did that before now.
There we go.
That was easy. Did you do that with him with the 4 count? Obviously.
So boom, 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 and then I go inside, and he goes outside, then I go inside, and there.
My, my husband got a swing.
Just like that.
Back in the early 2000s, he learned the
Yes.
on the inside. And so he was having to get a game and that stuff.
All right, so we're gonna do this for a little bit, just to kind of get, just so that we can get a little comfortable. So we'll have one person go to the outside, next person goes to the inside, strike, and then, there you go. Yes. Yes. Just a small, slow, it's a drill that does a lot of stuff. First of all, it teaches us the fluidness of it, and it shows us where to attack, because now we can hit without feeling any kind of stress or Now switch it out and reverse that where C goes to the inside. And then you go to the outside. Yes, please, thank you. Sorry, I was focusing on this. There we go. There you go. There we go. All right, now, so with this one, you can focus on one or two different aspects of it. So when it comes out, if I want to focus on striking the actual positions, then I can make my knuckles where I tap here, and I tap here, and then I punch. Now, if I'm going to the inside, I'm going to tap here, I'm going to tap here, and then I'm going to punch, right? And then you can decide whether you want, if I want to practice my taps, my slaps, I can slap and do that, or if I go to the inside, I can boom here and do it like that. So you can decide, don't mix them right now. If you want to tap, then tap. If you want to knuckle, then knuckle. But decide which one you want to work on and stick to that one at this particular time. So if I'm just going to tap and he comes in, I'm going to tap. And I'm going to still tap where I'm going to knuckle him here later. Boom. And then this one comes up here. Now, I don't want this to come up and then move away. I want this to come up and go all the way down his arm. And I want you to guide that arm so if he continues to punch, because he's punching.
Yeah.
Now I want that right there. Now it's away. So then I come in and punch. Now when I'm here and my hand and my palm will go down and I'm going to go down his arm to his wrist when I throw that punch. So I want to continue to do that without disrupting his movement. So I'm going to go boom boom like this, so that he still has his inside, yeah. So he taps and taps and he punches, but he still goes down. And then I still boom. So we get to flow with what we're doing without interfering with the other person's movement. There you go. Boom, 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 and boom, boom, and boom, boom, boom. Now, I've had tons of people tell me that this is just an exercise and you can't really punch people in real life like this. Now that is false. When I do actually throw punches, which is rare, I have actually physically done that. Now, when they throw that punch, it doesn't mean I have to hit them. Bam, just like that. Pop! Just like that. So it doesn't mean I have to hit all 3 times, or I don't even have to hit him once. I come in here, bam, and I can punch him wherever I want. Alright? But I still do the movement. So when he punches me, bam, and then he throws his, boom, 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 just like that. Boom, 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 boom. And we keep it close. I'm a close fighter. I like close in fighting because I'm moving his hand. I'm not moving. We're not moving back. So I'm not punching him. He's doing his little thing. Boom, boom, and then I step back, and then he has to step in. And then I do my thing, and then I step in as he steps back, and he does that. We can do it that way, but that's not. Right now, that's confusing. And we do practice that just so we have the movement. Because eventually we'll move all over the place when we do that. We'll move in circles, and we'll move forward, backward, and angles and all kinds of stuff. Right now, it's not necessary. He punches me, I'm here, and I punch him, and he's here, and when that punch comes in, I want to be right there in that spot. Now, I use my leaning in, leaning out, and punching, boom, boom, and boom, boom, and my turning with my heel toe.
Yeah.
I use those movements, but I don't move. I'm still right here in front of him. So if I strike him here like this, that's where I'm always going to be. I'm right here, unless he moves. If he stands his ground and I stand my ground's better, only because I expect it. He punches me from here, I'm here, and when I punch him, if he does movement, footwork, we can still do all this right here without having to move anywhere, without having to deal with it. I can still do all that. Now, I'm not even really paying attention to him. I'm looking more at the computer over there, and it gives me the ability to see how I catch his hand. So I catch this as it comes by, and I fade out as he punches. So when this one, I'm here and I'm fading out. So not only am I moving it, but I'm also fading away from it. And then I just strike him in the elbow. Bam! That's where the elbow strike comes in. And then of course up here, this is a hammer fist down, but we're not throwing all that in there. The hammer fist down, and then I punch him in the face. And then he does the same thing. So when he comes in, and go ahead and actually hit me, but so he comes in and I guide that away. Then I strike him here. And then that fades and boom, 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 just like that. Boom, 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 there. So it gets, yes, there's routine that allows us to do this without having to worry about anything, and we get used to it. But that's part of what we're working right now, is this routine. And we want this routine to be part of it. Because what happens is, when it stops being a routine, I'm catching that thing before it even comes, I'm guiding it, but there, see, I'm gonna guide that, and it's gonna happen faster and faster and faster, and he's never gonna get those punches off, because as soon as that hand comes in, I'm already here. And, well, now I'm on his foot, so I have that, and then here's my lock, so I have this, and I might as well go ahead and throw him down here, or I can switch this over here and lock him up here, or one of our varieties. So practice that 3 count again real quick. Slow, I don't mean real quick as in quick, but you go outside, there you go, punch, inside, outside, there you go, slow, slow, and position each spot. Yes, yes, there you go. So now you're going to catch that hand before you even stir up the strum. There you go. Go slow so they can actually, you want them to catch it right now, because you're training him just as much as you're training yourself.
Hammer back fist right here. Bam.
So, and what happens is when he throws that punch, so if I'm going to the outside, this is going to hit me in the face. But I'm going to move it just enough, and I'm going to move my head just enough so it doesn't. Then that's that strike, and then I'm here, and that turns, and then he hits. Boom, boom. Now, that hand is already here, and I've already got it moved before he even gets it turned out. Boom, boom. And right there is already boom, boom. Here, boom, boom. It's already there. Boom, boom. Already there. Boom, boom. Already there. Already there. So that hand is already there. All I'm really doing, of course, in real life, it's a strike. You don't want to do that. There's the strike here. That just guides it enough, my ton, guides it enough so that that punch can come in and he's already got a hold of it. There's, it's already there. Boom. Then this comes up, and if you want to be karate about it, here's that middle block. And then there's the punch. That hand's already there. There's the strike. Punch. Hand's already there. Punch. Hand's already there. Punch. Hand's already there. Hand's already there. Hand's already there. Hand's already, you know, it's already there. It's not, it's gonna be there. And you don't have to do anything to make it there, because it's just gonna be there. Eventually. Eventually. Now go slow though. Boom, 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 boom.
Broke you. Yeah.
This can become a really, really nasty, painful patty cake game. All right, so there we go. So, jumping away from all that, we're gonna do something, we're gonna call it Kiza Otoshi Bari. Okay? That's what we're gonna call it. All right, it is. So, we're going to start in Kiza position. So I'm going to be down, you're going to step up here just real quick here, and just go here, yeah, right here. We're going to be in this position here, all right? Now, it doesn't matter how we got here, it doesn't matter why we're here, we're starting in this position. The leg up is the one that's closest to him, okay? Now, from here, what we're going to do is I'm going to take the leg that's down, and I'm just going to cross over his foot here. And I'm going to go down like I'm going to go into Kiza from here, right? Just like this, right? We can practice that by doing that. I can go here, I can switch, go down, and go up just like this, right? This is a very nice way of practicing what we're about to do. So I'm here, and I have this blocked off. This is a bari, this is a lock, a leg lock here. I don't want it to be so far off that there's no pressure, but I don't want it to be like this and he's bending over either, right? Right now, we just need a medium position. I want to feel a little pressure here, and I want him to feel a little pressure, but not so much that he feels he has to move or do something. So we're here. Now, we can play with the hands all we want. We're not doing anything with the hands per se right now. So what we're going to do is this leg is just going to come in, and when that happens, this knee is going to go down, and I'm just going to right here, okay? Now, from here, this leg is going to turn, and we're going to put a little pressure on it. I don't want so much pressure he has to step back. I want just enough pressure where you can feel it. And that's where we're going to start. So, go ahead. You get down into Kiza. All right, I'll position myself here, and there you go. Just enough pressure where you can feel it, and I can feel it, and then there, and then come up there, just like that, okay? Yes, one more time. Good, now try it on the other side. So boom, we're starting here. Let me adjust the camera just a tad bit.
Kids aren't that bad, are they?
So, and when we first start, we can adjust this so that we get the right positioning, yes. So that leg comes in, and then up, and then there, good, a little bit more, right there, yes. I can feel that to where I want to go, boom, gotta go like that, right? Okay, so Darius, you try it, and then we'll have both of you try it together. We'll have Darius do that on me. So you get down into Kiza, and I'll be standing here, just enough pressure there, all the way up there. There you go, yeah, there you go, yes. So, try to get that leg, this leg here, a little bit further if you can. There you go, there you go. Boom, boom, and back. Yes, just like that. All right, try it on the other side. Yes, so we're here, this leg comes, try to get that locked on there.
Before
Yes.
before.
Yeah, there you go, yes. Yes. Right now, we're just working this little play thing here. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Good. Yes. All right, go ahead and stand up. So you go ahead and position yourself here. So what we're doing is I want to feel this, but I also want that, and then I want that. Okay. So that way you can feel all those things. Now we'll use Steve so that. All right. So. What we're going to work on here is from here, I'm going to bring this in here just like this here. And when this comes up, when this one comes up here like this, all right, what we're really going to do is this leg is going to shoot out here. I'm going to go down and then I'm going to bring this in here like this, all right? Now, we're going to go slow and we're going to be careful because I don't want anyone getting any knees broken. Now, from here, I have this here. Now we can move into here and I can do all my little mean nasty stuff here. We're not going to go there. This is as far as we're going to go. So, his leg is going to be right here and I have it locked, okay? This leg is going to come in here and I'm going to lock it here. Now, I want this leg to shoot as my hand goes down like this, boom here, and of course we got all that, we're not going to play with it. This comes up here, boom, all right, just be careful and go slow.
It's that flying knee bar.
Well, actually, you can do it from that. We're doing it more from this position here, okay? So I'm down here like this.
Yeah.
And he's standing over me. And I come up here like this and go, yeah. Is that too much? Okay. All right. That's what we're working.
You got enough forms there.
That's what we're working the premise from. All right. So Darius, you step out here. There you go. So again, to be safe, we're going to start from this position. All right. And we're going to start here. Now, when I turn, I'm just going to put both my knees down. This leg is going to shoot out here, and I'm going to support myself with this leg, my hands, right? And when I come up, I'm going to grip, boom, here. Yeah, boom, all right?
Get those hands ready.
Just go backwards. Yeah, be careful and don't go fast with this, okay? Seriously. This is Kiza Otoshi Bari.
Here.
So set it there, and then that leg shoots back. This leg shoots back. This oh, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry. And then turn and sit down nicely.
Ready?
There you go. There you go. Yeah. There you go, yeah. Now this one is more Indonesian-like. Boom. There, yes. Boom. And then,
Yep.
there we go, yeah. It'll be, and switch sides.
It's that kung fu style that everyone likes in movies. It's the pop culture. Because it does the cool, like, flips and stuff. So just flip out.
Yeah, bring that up a little. Yeah. Bring that leg up just a bit. Which is the reason, so,
Yeah.
go ahead, yeah. Yeah, imagine this one coming up as if you're doing Kiza. There you, that's better. And then go back. There you go, that's good, yeah. Yeah. Now this actually comes from Indonesian, well, from where I get it from.
Yeah.
Comes from an Indonesian martial art, Salat.
Yes.
So, so we're in conflict here, he and I, and we're going, he sticks the leg out, just like there, okay? So, punch, whatever, I don't care, I'm gonna go down. Here, 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 here. Down, and then I can come up here, do all my little mean stuff. I'm gonna go into the ground and do my ground stuff from there, but, that's where it comes from us. So just, I want us to keep, down, start from here, for now. Boom here, 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 and here like this, for now. Eventually, when you get comfortable, he can throw a light punch and step, and I can go here, 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 boom here, and then we can go from here, and we can start doing all that. But right now, at least for today, don't start from the standing and going into that. We'll do that later. But this one will be considered, and again, comes from the Indonesian Kali Salat stuff, but I'm still assigning a Japanese name to it. There you go. Try it. There you go.
Do you want us to put this foot or put the knee on the knee?
No, from where he's at right there, and then when he comes up, there you go. Yes, there you go. Yeah.
Oh, you can just right there.
Yes. Start
Interlocking your leg
It
right
is.
there.
So, go ahead and throw one leg out. Okay. So to start with, we got a little bit of pressure here. All right, and then we turn here, and I want that. See, there's pressure here that I could put on there, right? But I want this lock. I want it to be locked. I don't want it to be sitting out here. It comes up and locked here. Okay. Now, my hands come down, and then this leg will shoot. Whether it touches that leg, whether it shoots, I don't care, as long as we have kind of a touch, right? And then this one is going to come up. I don't want it to just shoot here and try to roll, because then I don't have any pressure here. I want this to come up like I'm doing Kiza, and then it'll automatically touch your knee and it'll go over. But I don't want you doing it any faster than that. Not right now. Now, once you get comfortable and both individuals are comfortable enough, boom, boom, down, and then that knee will come up. There, yes.
If you wrap that like that.
Yes, you can wrap that if you want as you go over.
That's why.
I just want to make sure, yes, I just want to make sure,
You still have this.
yes, I want to make sure that knee
Right.
comes up. You're not trying to wrap the ankle.
Yeah.
Because if I'm just trying to wrap the ankle,
Well, I was bringing the knee, yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, it was just
so he's here
here.
and he turns.
There.
Now, don't bring that knee up and just turn.
Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen, right? But now bring that knee up and look, there it is, yes, boom. And he's got that lock right there, right? Now, the only thing about you locking your leg is that now you've got it locked. If I can start moving on you, then yes. Now, we're not dealing with the ground stuff right now. So go ahead and throw this leg out. Yeah. So I'm here, boom. I'm here, and I'm here. See there, and I got it locked up, boom, right there. Now, if you want to do that part, that's fine, because we're not dealing with any grappling or anything at this point. This is fine, because I still have this. I can still just go ahead and snap,
Right.
or this leg can come up, and I can kick you here and do all that. Because then what they do is they get up from here, and then they come up here and bam, and then they smash you in the face and the chest, right? We're not going that deep into it right now. We're just taking them down.
From an armor standpoint too, it opens up the groin area.
Yes.
The groin area from an armor standpoint. So like if you have a knife or a sword,
Boom. So make sure that when you turn, that knee comes up like you're moving the Kiza to the other side.
Now, my thought was just snap the leg. That's why I was.
Now go ahead and lock this leg up. So we're gonna do it in steps. There. Then this goes down, and this leg goes through, and then this leg comes up. There you go. And then you go take it down. Yeah. Yes. It's keep to the steps right now
Yeah.
until you get comfortable. So, boom, boom, hands down, leg out, and then the other leg comes up and you turn. That's it. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
There you go. Boom. So we have that one. We also, go ahead and go back to that. So here's the one where we come in, we're here, and we turn this direction, right? All right, let me look at my notes real quick so I don't. So we're here. Now, from this one, this leg is gonna shoot out. I'm gonna come down, this leg is gonna shoot out forward here, and then this one is gonna come in this way. All right? So again, and there's a leg lock, and then ankle crank, and they can see that snap crack. So you gotta be careful. Let me do it on the other side here real quick. So the first version of this, we turn, we go down, and we shoot up here and we're rolling back. This version, this leg here, just simply shoots this way. Nope, sorry. Yeah, here. And I come in forward this way and this goes forward. And then I have this locked up. And then of course, that's when I hook the ankle and lock and twist and crank and I can toe holds and do all my fun little ankle picks and oh, this one freaking hurt. So try that one real quick. So go down to Kiza. And then that one will just shoot straight. Yeah, this one here will shoot straight out. And then
Here.
and come
This way.
There we go. And then yeah, and then you got your toe.
And then, yeah.
So go ahead and throw the leg out there. So I'm here. So with the other one, we actually switch and we turn this away, all right? With this one, this leg here just shoots out here like this and blocks, and then I just smack, and there's that, and then I got this lock here. And then I can do whatever ankle lock or craziness. Or I can just shove it completely off and look and just go, bang!
In my head, it was like unlock it, keep the lock on with your pins, and then just start axe kicking.
Yeah, this leg shoots across the front, and then just turn. So there you go. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
This one just shoots across the front of the body, and then you just sit on your ass and turn. Yeah, you wanna make sure this goes, this right here goes across the body.
Really, yeah. There you
There you
go.
go. Now sit and turn. There you go. So yeah, so I come in here, boom, I sit here like this here. All I'm gonna do is just turn and sit down. And then this leg here is just gonna shoot straight across like this here.
Yeah.
And then I just, and then I got here, and there's a little ankle pick, just snap this ankle right here. This one's nice. Or I can even grab it under here and get his toe. Oh. We try to avoid heel hooks. Heel hooks tear up the knees. This one shoots straight across, boom, boom, and then just bring it up. There you go. So what happens is we're standing in this grappling position, and he decides to step in on me and grip, boom, here. So I can just go here, 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 bring that down here. And then of course the grappling starts and, yeah. Which we won't do. Eventually. All right, so work both of those a couple times. Stick with the same one both times on either side and then switch. That way you're. Yeah, yes. Yes, and then you just release and you come up and you.
It feels like a quarter.
Yeah. Well, it was designed for muddy, flat land.
Makes sense.
I was telling one of my coworkers, asked him if he ever seen the movie American History X. He's like, no. I'm like,
Shoot that. There we go.
The beginning part of American History X, where he took that dude, stuck his face right there on the concrete, made him bite the freaking curb, and he just went. I was like, yeah, that part of the movie you'll never forget.
There you go. Keep rolling. Good. Same thing on the other side. Boom. Make sure this leg here goes back. There you go. And then turn. Yep, watch. Yeah, so you don't have enough pressure on the knee. Yeah. Boom. And then this comes up like you're doing Kiza. There you go. Yeah. You gotta make sure that leg comes up like you're doing Kiza. Now, if you wanna practice this without, go ahead and throw one leg out. If you wanna practice this, a good way to practice it is go here, here.
Yeah.
Here. You can actually practice both of these doing this. Boom, like this. All you gotta do is, when you go down, this one shoots forward, and then you can boom here and go down, or this one shoots, and then when you turn, you got him locked up this direction. So just make sure that leg comes up, like you're doing Kiza, so that you can actually get enough pressure on that. All right, switch that out.
I almost want to practice this so cheap.
Boom, down, up in Kiza and turn. Oh, you went. Look like you mixed the.
No, I threw this one out.
Okay, my bad. I wasn't looking.
We posted with the focal, and then
Okay.
Yeah.
so here, we just did it kind of like
Yeah, I went like this.
Boom.
Posting there, that went here.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay. I see. Nice.
cross, do the 1, 2, start it that way, and then
Sit on your butt.
So
And then, there you go. We'll practice it this way until everyone's And once everybody's comfortable, we'll have someone, you even just throw a punch and you set boom here, and then you can step in here, boom here. And then we can lock that up. Don't do it so tight that we jack your body up. And the other side, he throws in here. You can even take this here, boom here, and I can sit in here like this, boom, 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 boom. Line them up like that. So we'll advance that from a punch, and then we can just boom here and come in, and then we get to the point where when he throws the punch, we can do this, and then we can step in there and then go down and do the lock. Whenever you guys want to give it a go, you can do that. We need to probably practice it a few more weeks before we get to that point, but Kiza Otoshi Bari is what that is. So, all right. Well, I made it.
You get thrown around as much.
I didn't get to, yes. Great. Fantastic.